For math today, we will be going Worktext page 169, 170, and then I've already given you your reviews, page 167, 168, because I'm not assigning that for homework, since you have several things already to do for homework, so I'm going to allow you to work on it during class. And you will ask me questions if you have any questions on it, but let's do the first page together. Eyes up here, please. Let's get this chart. All right, so part of a set, okay, we were doing shapes at first and dividing shapes into pieces. And remember, we learned the denominator was number that was down, and that was equal parts of the whole. That means how many parts it was divided into. All right, and then the numerator, which was up, that was the parts selected. All right, now we're going to learn about parts of a set. Eyes up here, please. All right, so this is not a shape any longer. It's a group of objects. So for this first thing, it says 3/4 of these bighorn sheep. So 3 is our numerator. So that means those 3 out of the 4 sheep, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is our denominator. That's the whole group. See? 1, 2, 3, 4. Does everybody see that? That's where they got the denominator 4. Okay? Then of them, 3 of them are bighorn sheep. So 3/4 of this set of sheep, because even that actually looks like it might be a goat, maybe a mountain goat. Okay, so that one looks like a mountain goat. So 3/4 of this set of animals are bighorn sheep. 3 out of the 4, 3/4. So for the denominator is what? Equal parts of the whole. What's your numerator? Number of parts selected. Does everybody see that? Alright, I need to move over here so the ones on the other side can see. So what's your denominator? Equal parts of the whole. So you look at the whole group, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the whole group. So that's where you get your denominator from. What is your numerator? Number of parts selected. So how many? They selected bighorn sheep. So how many bighorn sheep were there? 3. So that's where you got 3 from. 3/4. Alright, so let's look at this group. This time, how many animals are there? 6. So that's why the denominator is 6. And how many of them are mountain goats? 3. 3 mountain goats. So 3/6 of these creatures are mountain goats. Alright, in this group, how many animals are there? 4. So they put a denominator of 4, equal parts of the whole. And then how many of our bighorn sheep? 4. Please pay attention to the chart. So that's why you get a fraction of 4/4. 4 out of 4 are bighorn sheep, or 4/4 of them are bighorn sheep. So your denominator was 4 because there's 4 animals. Your numerator was 4 because they're asking how many of them are bighorn sheep. Well, all of them are. So 4/4 are bighorn sheep. Last group. How many animals total? 5. That's why your denominator is 5. How many of them are mountain goats? 2. So your fraction is 2/5 because 2 of them are mountain goats. 2/5. Does everybody understand that? All right, let's look at your paper. On your paper, we're going to make a fraction for the number of red balloons. Okay? So count all the balloons. What do you get? 7. So everybody put your denominator as 7. That goes down underneath the line. And count how many red balloons there are. 5. I don't want you to count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You should count them in your brain, okay? So 5/7. What is our fraction? 5/7. So 5/7 of those balloons are red. Very good. Let's move on to the flowers. First, you need your denominator to count all the flowers. 5. Very good. So your denominator this time is 5. And then your numerator is how many of them are red? 2. So what's our fraction? 2/5. 2/5 of the flowers are red. All right, now we are going to talk about fraction of a set. All right, so let's look at the red flowers in that orange box. And it says 1/3 of the flowers are circled. So how many flowers were there? 6. How would you find out how much 1/3 is? This is easy. You're going to divide by the denominator. So what's your denominator? 6. No, it's not. 2. orange box. Are you looking at the orange box? It says 1/3 of the flowers are circled. So what is our denominator? 3. I don't know why you guys are saying 6. You're not listening to what I'm asking. Sit up. And I definitely don't know why you guys are saying 2. You're giving me the answer. You're telling me how many are circled. Listen to what I'm asking. I said we're going to divide by the denominator, so I asked you, what is your denominator? What is your denominator? 3. So we're going to take the 6 flowers that they show you in this orange box, and we're going to divide it by 3. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Count by 3, see if it's 6. 3, 6. That comes up with 2. So 6 divided by 3 is 2. That's why they circled 2 flowers. Does everybody see that?
Yes.
All right, and notice how they wrote that 1/3 of 6 is 2, but they also showed you the division problem. 6 divided by 3 equals 2. Does everybody see that?
Yep.
That's how you get your answer. So let's move on to those donuts. Now the donut says 1/2 of the donuts have icing. All right, so what are we going to divide by? Tell me what we're going to divide by. Thank you, Adam. What are we going to divide by? 2. Because 2 is our denominator. How many donuts are there? 6. So they have 6 divided by 2. So we are going to count by 2s, 3 to 6. Do it. 2, 4, 6. What's the answer?
3.
So 6 divided by 2 is 3. So what is 1/2 of 6? 3. And you need to circle the 3 that have icing. I mean, you could have looked and seen how many have icing and you'd have known the answer, right?
Yeah.
Because they have 3 with icing and 3 without icing. Okay, circle the 3 with icing. That is your answer. And guys, if you're circling 3 and you put a different answer, then you better think, what am I doing wrong? Because these are so easy. They're practically telling you the answer every time, aren't they? All right, let's move on to the candies. All right, it says 1/5 of the candies are unwrapped. So how many candies are there total? 10. Very good. And what is our denominator?
5.
So we're going to divide by 5. 10 divided by 5. Does everybody see that problem written out for you? Count by 5 so you get to 10.
5, 10.
So what's the answer?
2.
1/5 of 10 is 2. Because 10 divided by 5 is 2. And you need to circle the 2 unwrapped candies. That's pretty easy. You see the 2, they're unwrapped. So 10 divided by 5 equals 2. 1/5 of 10 equals 2. This is easy, isn't it, guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Now look at the flashlight. And it says 1/4 of the flashlights are shining. So how many flashlights are there total? 8. And what are we going to divide by? 4. You were not paying attention. I'll get back to that in a minute because you were not paying attention. We did that. We're on the flashlight part now. All right, so we're going to divide by what? 4. So we are saying 8 divided by 4 equals 2. Okay, so you count by 4 to 8, you say 4, 8. That's 2. And then you say 1/4 of 8 is 2. And if you already know that answer, just do it. I did do it. I don't know why you weren't paying attention. And how many do you need to circle? 2. You're going to circle the 2 that really are shining. In the picture, they're showing yellow light coming out of them. All right. Number 4 is a little bit of a story problem. All right. It says Jack has 9 pairs of pants. 1/3 of his pants have holes in the knees. How many pairs of pants have holes? All right. So we're going to divide what? What's the total number of pants he has? 9. So you're going to say 9 divided by, what's our denominator? 3. 9 divided by 3 equals 3. Let's count by 3s to get to 9. 3, 6, 9. So 9 divided by 3 is 3. And And then it says 1/3 of 9 is 3. So that means blank pairs of pants have holes. 3. All right, now they want you to show a picture of that. I'm not going to make you draw pants. You can just do dots. So do 3 rows of 3 dots. I don't want you to draw pants. Do 3 rows of 3 dots. So there's your 9 pants. And how many are you going to circle?
3.
3. 3 rows of 3 dots. And then you're going to circle 3 of them. And I'm going to move the camera so you can see what I just did on the board. There we go. Right here, I did 3 rows of 3 dots to represent the 9 pants, and we circle 3 because 1/3 of 9 is 3. As soon as you've done that, turn your paper over on the back. Alright, again, we're talking about the part that is red. This time we have socks. So count all the socks. How many socks do you see? 9. They fooled you because you assumed they were all pairs. But think about when Mom does laundry, usually there's that one lonely sock, right?
Yep.
Alright, so they are not all pairs. So 9 is the total. I hope you guys do a better job on the test than that, than to just assume that it's going to be 10 because it's socks and they usually come in pairs, right?
Yep.
But if you count them, there's only 9. So 9 is your denominator, and how many of them are red? 5. So the fraction of red socks is 5/9. Going across to the circles, how many circles do you see?
7.
7. So 7 is your denominator. How many of them are red?
3.
So how many of those circles are red?
Three.
Fraction wise? 3.
7.
Say the fraction. Very good. Now we're going to do the fraction of the set. So the first one is 1/4 of the insects are ladybugs. Alright, so how many insects are there total? 8. And so we are doing 8 divided by 4 because 4 is our denominator. 8 divided by 4 is 2. Very good. Count by 4 to 8. 4, 8. That's only 2. So 8 divided by 4 is 2, and 1/4 of 8 is 2. And then you need to circle the 2 insects that are ladybugs. I need you to pay attention and stop goofing off. Do you understand me? Alright, get on the next problem, number 4. Alright, this time it says 1/5 of the mugs hold hot chocolate. So how many mugs are there? 5. And what are we going to divide by?
1.
No. What is your denominator? 5. So 5 divided by 5 is
0.
no.
1.
Count by 5 so you get 5.
5.
Okay? So count by 5 so you get 5. You count one time. So 5 divided by 5 is 1. And so 1/5 of 5 is 1. And you're going to circle 1 cup of hot chocolate. That's only one that has hot chocolate in it. Alright, let's move on to the hats. It says 1/3 of the hats are bowl caps. Okay? So you see there's 9 hats, so we need to divide 9 by 3 because our denominator is 3. 1/3, your denominator is 3. So 9 divided by 3 is 3. How about 3 6 to 9? 3, 6, 9. That's 3. So 9 divided by 3 equals 3. So 1/3 of 9 is 3. And then you will circle the 3 that are actually baseball caps. The 3 at the top are the baseball caps. Alright, that brings us to our story problem. It says there are 12 eggs in the carton. 1/6 of the eggs are broken. How many eggs are broken? So what's our first number going to be? 12, because there are 12 eggs in the carton. What are we going to divide by? 6, because our denominator is 6. 12 divided by 6. Count by 6 to get to 12. 6, 12. 2. Very good. So your answer is 2. So 1/6 of 12 is 2. So how many eggs are broken? 2. So at the bottom where it says 2 eggs are broken, you don't have to circle these. I did not tell you to circle them. Alright, the next section is some subtraction where you will have renaming on most of the problems. And then you will be doing your other paper, the one you normally do for homework. I'm allowing you to do it on your own. If you have questions, please raise your hand. Okay, do the whole paper on your own here in class. And if you don't finish it in the time allotted, then you will have it for classwork, not for homework, but you will be required to finish it.